Hello everyone, I'm Sheikh Mustafiz with you today and welcome to a regular show, and today we're going to talk about a very important issue that's been happening all around the global weather crisis. And today we have our honorable guest with us, and without any further ado, let's get down to the business, I suppose.
As you know, Mr. Sheikh introduced me, that I'm Saima Humaira, and today we are going to talk about the global weather crisis we face around the world. So, what is global weather crisis? It interconnects the issues and challenges impacting weather patterns. For example, heavy heat flows or rainfalls, and so the next thing we are facing around the world is ecosystem extinction. As we all know, we are facing loss of habitats and plants due to the weather changes around the country or around the world.
Yeah, the wildlife also in the risk.
Yes, and so that's the thing we should be concerned about. And the next thing we are going to talk about is the global warming in BD.
Yeah.
So, do you have to say anything about it? What do you
Yeah, I
think?
would like to tell you that when the globally the issue is impacting the whole world, so we are also in it, so we cannot skip out of it. So how we're facing, how do you feel that, do we have any certain information about that how Bangladesh is facing this sort of environmental crisis?
So as we all know that Bangladesh is a lowland country.
Yeah.
So people who live in lowland
In
are
coastal
facing,
area?
yes, most likely in coastal areas, are facing the problems, the consequences of high sea level
Yeah.
around
The
their
groundwater level
area.
crisis.
Yes, as we have seen that usually we have a rainy season in April and May, but in this year we have faced a heavy heat wave and we didn't have enough rainfall as we are supposed to have. So for example, these are the things which are affecting our forest side. For example, Sundarban. As
The
we
largest mangrove forest we have.
Yes, exactly. That's a proud thing
Yeah.
of
Must
our
save it.
country.
Yeah.
And then we have faced temperature rise, as I have mentioned.
Yeah, in that summer that we've experienced that
Yes.
heat wave was so much.
Yes.
We couldn't afford, even when we came out in the street, the sun heat was maximum that was recorded,
Yes.
even as compared to the previous years.
Exactly.
Yeah, because of it's happening because of the deforestation. And deforestation causes the climate
Exactly.
change, and
Yes.
it's becoming the cause of sea level rising, the water ground level crisis, and it increases the greenhouse gas in the atmosphere.
Yes.
What's becoming the
Yes,
reason of
exactly.
the extinction of wildlife, that we're fighting to save them. And if we do cut down trees countlessly, we cannot save our environment. So we must plant more trees
Yes.
to save our country, the global environment.
Exactly. And as we all know that our country is a agricultural based country.
Yeah.
So we might face food scarcity if we have these irregularities in weather.
Yeah.
For example, due to the crisis of food, the high rise in price of food is increasing.
When the food is not available,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be high.
Yeah, the price is becoming inelastic. As we all know, the rising price of food has been increased, and that's an issue to be concerned about because
It's connected to the environment that we're talking about.
exactly, yes. And as we all know that the per head income may not increase, but the prices of food and the other necessity products are increasing day by day, which is very concerning, and it is also interconnected to the environmental issues.
How do you have a solution? Do you think that we have a better solution to stop this sort of problems for environmental changes, and what could create a positive impact changes in that sector?
We can use sustainable products and goods in our life, in our daily lives to make a change. For example, using wooden products or products which are eco-friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we can use renewable energy resources,
Right.
things which are reusable and which is not
recycle.
Yes, the recycled products we can use to make a change. And yeah, so I think we all know the solutions to stop the environmental issues, but no one really, like inputs it in their regular life. So it should be a thing to change. And that's it, guys. So,
thanks everyone. Thanks, Miss Simon, for a valuable time
thank you
with
so
us.
much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad for that.
You were a great host.
So, thanks for the compliment, and I'm used to hear that. And thank you.